Well, we have our Heart Month coming up there in February, but we're currently recruiting volunteers for that. So we have staff and volunteers doing phone calls during the day and in the evening, looking for volunteers, looking for people to commit 2 to 3 hours of their time in February to help us with our door-to-door campaign. That's our staple program that runs during Heart Month. And it's the great opportunity for us to thank everybody that makes donations to us right at the door. It's one of the best programs we have in the foundation.
It's the Heart and Stroke Foundation calling.
The Foundation's campaign couldn't be so successful without the help of long-term dedicated volunteers like John Brayson, who has been stepping up to canvass for over 10 years.
His dad had died of a heart attack, and this is his way of being able to give back to the foundation to honor the memory of his dad.
People on my street have said to me, "You've been doing this a while now, Johnny. Why do you do it? How much longer are you going to do it?" And my response to them is, until I can't walk anymore. Because it means a lot to me. When you lose someone that's very dear to you, you want to give back, and that's what I'm doing.
Sault Ste. Marie is considered one of the hot spots for heart disease and stroke. We 2 years ago in the hospital, the latest data we had, over 3 people per day were going in with the stroke-related symptoms. Doesn't necessarily mean they had a stroke, but stroke-related symptoms. And eight people per day were presenting to the hospital with heart disease or chest pains, which again doesn't necessarily mean heart disease, but it could be heart disease. So we're talking about 11, 12 people per day going to the hospital locally with symptoms of heart disease and stroke, which is, when you think about it, that's huge.
Jim Cruikshank is another volunteer with the Heart and Stroke Foundation, and after having open heart bypass surgery, he recognizes firsthand the importance of the foundation's work in our community.
I think it's very important that we keep funded for the research that's going on, because myself, I found out what it can do, and I think it'll get better. And we have kids coming up, grandkids coming up, and some of them are getting heart conditions younger and younger all the time, and who knows when they're going to need this, and it may be our own, you know. And so that's the reason I'm doing it.
Is that where you are? That's right, John? Yeah. Right in here? Yeah.
We're looking to recruit in the Siouan area about 900 canvassers. We currently have about 200 in place right now, so we still have a long way to go. But then we'll be doing phone calls till mid-December to try to recruit some volunteers. So expect the phone to ring soon, and hopefully you'll say yes when we call and ask.
Heart and stroke touches many lives. And it's very rewarding to get involved in something that is a big killer, not in just Canada, but all over the world. And it's a very rewarding challenge to get involved in, so that we can work together to make heart and stroke succeed. Because through research, down the road, they're going to find solutions to help people even greater than they are today. And if the young people get involved in this experience, it will certainly assist greatly how Heart and Stroke continues.
To get involved with the Heart and Stroke Foundation, please contact the office. Volunteers are needed for canvassing as well as various office duties. For Go, Shaw TV, I'm Zoe Sanguinetti.